today is a nice polynomial problem. In this problem, they say P of x is a1 x to 2021, a2 x to 2019, and up to mx cubed plus x squared plus 1. So here a1, a2, a3 up to m, they are just constants. So it doesn't matter what they are there, a, b, c or m, they're just coefficients, different from 0. Such that besides x squared, that we see here, x squared, besides x squared, coefficients of all x to n are 0. That means like x to 4, x to 6, x to 8, x to 10, and even powers of x here, their coefficients are 0. That means they don't exist here, and only we have x squared. If so they say if P of x is divisible by 20x plus 2021, find the remainder when P of x is divided by 20x minus 2021. It's a nice problem. So it looks so monstrous in the polynomial, but we have to, just kind of tame it to the normal form to work. Okay, if you look at carefully, so let's write first solution. Okay, let's write like this because it's not the same. So solution. So if you check like p, for example, minus n, so n is any value here. So generally, we first here check what kind of form px can show us. It means if it's minus a to a1 minus n to 2021 plus a2 minus 2019, so up to minus, actually so just let me first write m, so minus n cubed, so minus n squared plus 1. So if we simplify, we see that these are just only odd degrees, okay, which means so it will be just minus a1 n to 2021 minus a to n 2019, and so just n squared because this is even power plus 1. So but if we check P of n, we will get the same thing as it is. So now if you get P of n plus P minus n, if you get P of n plus P minus n, we will essentially get a real nice actual result here, because their sum will help us remove all the odd power expressions, the terms actually. So for example, because we know that P of n is a1 times n to 2021, so but minus, there is also minus, that means similar terms will be removed. So in the end we will only have the x squared, because x squared is the term that just when minus is checked, it still gets the same thing, because but others will be positive and negative, they will just remove each other. So we will be able to eliminate all the opposite sign terms with odd power. So in the end we will get just 2x squared plus 1, because 2x squared plus x, because in its negative form the real x squared and 1 will remain the same. So if till this point is understandable, I like to just erase this part to just check the given values. So we knew that essentially we knew that so P of n plus P of minus n essentially helps us to get 2n squared plus n. So n is what here? For example, okay, let's look at this one first. If P of x is divisible by 2020x plus 2021, so it means this polynomial is divisible by 2021 minus over 2020. So it is 0. So we know this fact. So, but what we have to find is P 2021 over 2020. So we have to find this value. So we have this value, which is 0, negative. So we also know that P of n plus P of minus n is 2n squared plus 2. That's great, because now if now we write 2021 over 2020 instead of n, we will get what we need. So now let's write. So it will be like, just I've already written it here, plus P minus 2021 over 2020. It will be, so it is just value n, so that means I will need to plug the 2021. So it will be 2 out as a factor, common factor. It will be 2021 over 2020 squared plus 1. So as we knew that this guy is 0 because the given polynomial is divisible by the given 2020 x plus 2021, so it will be 0 because it's divisible by it. So the result will be, the result and the remainder will be 2 times 2021 squared, 2021 over 2020 squared plus 1 when we divide the given polynomial by 2020x minus 2021. I think it's a nice problem, so I think it was understandable. So actually in this problem, the thing that that makes the polynomial look so terrifying is that we have lots of terms here, and the powers are especially just too huge, and we have many unknown coefficients. So maybe this side hinders the students, for example, from making any possible calculation. But if you just check how P of n or P of minus n just shows itself after plugging in the expression, we actually see that P of a minus n, the their sum, so gives us only even degree terms here, and 1 is a coefficient, constant. So the others will be just removed. So it will be cancelled. So if so, we will get just their sum will be like 2 times n squared plus 1 or 2n squared plus 2. So then we will just plug the values and find what we need. So that is the result. That's the answer. See you guys.